Down 30. Still can't get that right. How much have I lost? Hey, my name's Ken. Welcome to my channel. I'm on a journey to lose as much weight as I possibly can so I can become a fat guy no more. Hey, so today I've got a few things I need to do. I need to go pick up some groceries, so I thought I'd take you with me. So let's go. So I'm sitting here waiting for my groceries to come out here at Freddy's, enjoying my Starbucks. Yes, I did stop and get Starbucks, but notice it is a grande. I normally get a venti when I used to go, so that's an improvement. This is also soy with no whip, so it is vegan. Sometimes you do have to reward yourself, and while I don't really feel that this last week was too much rewarding, you just got to do it. And since this is the first time I've been anywhere in 3 weeks, which seems really weird to me to say, but it has been 3 weeks since I've gone anywhere. With working at home, I just haven't really had much desire to go anywhere. So I've been enjoying the home life, but it feels good to be out, see different people, different places. So I think maybe later I'll go for a drive. If I do, I'll take you with me, but I don't, we'll see. This past week's numbers weren't as great as the week before. I was just slightly above my calorie count overall. A lot of that has to do with me giving in on Saturday and having Jimmy John sandwiches. I understand I shouldn't have done it, but sometimes you just have to do it. So I did it Saturday. It's going to be a while before I do it again. And I'm kind of paying for it between my calories being up and my sodium being sky high. It wasn't a good thing, honestly. The sandwiches were great. Don't get me wrong, but what it's done and how it slowed down my progress really wasn't a good thing. So as you can see, my numbers weren't as good as the previous week, but hey, it's week 2. Stuff happens in week 2, right? So here's to having a better week next week. But overall, I can say that I did lose weight. And I'm going to be honest here, I did switch my weigh-in days from Sunday to Wednesday. So the number that I'm about ready to tell you is for 10 days worth. I went to Wednesdays because I think it works better with my work schedule. The fact that I have Tuesdays and Wednesdays off from my main job will really benefit me and help me be able to get videos out for that at least. So with that said, I can say that in that 10-day period, I lost another 6 pounds, which gives me a grand total of 31 pounds that I've lost so far. And that's pretty cool. I know that deep down I was hoping for more than that, especially after that first week. But if I was to lose 6 pounds every 10 days, that's about 18 pounds a month, which is a little over 200 pounds a year. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So I can't really be disappointed in myself for 6 pounds, because 6 pounds in 10 days is great, especially for a second week, I guess. But I did feel a little disappointed on that. So I'm going to watch my calories because they did get a little bit high and my sodium definitely got high. So I'm going to keep a closer eye on that over this next week and see what we can do with that. One of the things that I want to focus on this week is my water. I have found myself this past week drinking only maybe about 40 ounces a day. So I want to up that and at least get 75 to 80. That would be 2 of my water bottles that I've got. So if I could fill those up with a little bit of ice each time and drink 2 of those a day, I will hit exactly where I want to be. So I'm going to give that a try. That's the biggest thing, that and curbing the cravings. We already see that I had my Starbucks today. So that craving is going to be gone. And that's literally the first one I've had in quite a while. So definitely the first one since I've started my journey. And the calories have gone into my MyFitnessPal. Definitely tracking that. I did have a couple non-scale victories this week. Kind of proud of that. The first one, I am happy to say, as silly as this might be, that as of this past Friday, I have been able to put on my socks by myself. Again, that it's something that most people just take for granted, but when you can't do it and you have to rely on somebody else to do it, it's kind of freeing to be able to do it yourself. I don't know how much time I would sit at the end of the bed in the morning waiting for my wife to come in to help me with my socks. It's a lot of wasted time, honestly. And now, I mean, don't get me wrong, very grateful for the help, but now I can just get up, put them on, and get about my day on my own. And it's good to have that milestone passed, and don't plan to ever go back, because that's a big thing for independence. And I almost cried when I got them on Friday. So that's a great thing. Another non-scale victory is me sitting here right now. Granted, I didn't get into the car that easily, but sitting here, I am much more comfortable than the last time I got into this car, which is a big bonus. Got a long ways to go before I will feel better, but the fact that I'm actually a little bit more comfortable behind the wheel and that I can move a little bit wasn't nearly as hard putting on my seatbelt. I still have the extender, yes, but even with that, it had been difficult to put that on. So being down 33 pounds has really made a difference. And I can't imagine what it's going to be like when I hit that 50 pound, 75 pound, 100 pound mark. I'm really looking forward to that. So we'll have to see how things go, but it looks like my groceries are coming out. So I will chat with you later. All right.
All right, you're good to go.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
You too. Man, I love this. Just pull in, tell them you're here. They bring it out, put it in the back of your car, whatever. I will admit, I miss going to the grocery store. I miss being able to walk around and just check things out, especially when I first went vegetarian and then vegan, mostly vegan. I loved walking around the produce section, especially at some of the bigger stores like a Winco that's got a big selection of produce. I love being able to walk around just to see what they have and to see if there's anything that I could think of, ooh, that'd be really good, I should make that. I don't get that aspect because when you order, via their app, like here at Freddy's or probably anywheres like this, you don't have the same selection that you would if you actually went in store. So I look forward to being able to go back and being able to be able to physically walk around a store for a length of time. Hopefully in the next couple months. And I'll take you with me when I do. But for now, I'm going to go for a little bit of a drive. We got some blue sky peeking through out there. Sun's starting to shine a little bit, as you can see over my shoulder here with the coming through the window. But I am going to crank some tunes, just go for a little bit of a drive and enjoy the time that I'm out. And I will talk to you later. So it was great getting out of the house for a little bit, going for a drive. It's gone for just about an hour and a half total time. I can already tell that I'm not hurting nearly as bad as I have been previously. So down 30, still can't get that right. How much have I lost? 27 to 6, 33 pounds. Being down 33 pounds has made a difference already. So that's great. But I can see over my shoulders, I'm pulled in. Now my puppies are waiting for me. So I'm going to go unload the groceries, get them in the house, get them put away, and fix something to eat because I'm kind of hungry. All right. Talk to you soon. So lunch was good today. I ended up having a salad, cabbage salad. I used a couple cups worth of chopped cabbage that I had left over. I added to that a couple diced Roma tomatoes, an avocado. I had some green onions on it, as well as yesterday I had boiled up some baby lima beans, so I added a cup of that on there, and some homemade pickled jalapenos that I do with very little salt in it. So I had it, and then I sprinkled over the top of it some nutritional yeast. If you don't know what nutritional yeast is, it also goes by the name of Nooch. It is basically vegan crack. So give it a Google if you don't know what it is. If those who do know what it is, I know you know how great it is. It basically gives a slight cheesy flavor to it. So it's good on stuff like that salad that I had, as well as it has 8 grams of protein per tablespoon. So that really helps boost protein intake. So lunch was good. The rest of the day has been pretty slow. Watched a little My 600 Pound Life. I'm kind of addicted to that show. Then again, I'm kind of living My 600 Pound Life. So it's very entertaining to me. I really like to see people succeed. I kind of feel ripped off this. I'm watching last season, so 2020 right now. I kind of feel ripped off a little bit is that there's been a few episodes where people haven't even had the surgery, let alone we haven't really been able to see what kind of progress they've made afterwards. So really wish they would do kind of like a reunion show so we can see all that. Maybe that's coming up later in the year. I don't know, but really enjoy doing that. So I'm going to do it. Another thing I wanted to mention was over the last few nights, I've actually been sleeping better. According to my sleep tracker, the last 3 nights I've gotten between 8.5 hours and about 9 hours and 16 minutes, I think was the most the other night. The previous few nights before that, I was ranging anywhere from 6.5 to 7.5 hours, which is also a big increase over where I had been sleeping. So I'm going to make the assumption that that's because I've been eating better. And I really hope that that keeps up, because getting some more sleep like that has really been beneficial for me to be able to feel like doing things. So let's hope that that keeps going. Week 3 is coming up, so I've got a few things to work on for this week, but I am looking forward to seeing what this week brings. Very excited that today I was able to get out and go do some stuff, even if it was just mostly driving around. It was a great drive. I was gone for probably a little over 2 hours all told time between going to the grocery store, getting those, and then my drive on the way home. And it's been a long time since I've been out of the house that long. So it was good, and I can tell by the way I'm walking that I'm definitely not hurting as much after getting out of the car. So I talked about that in my Why I Hate Driving video. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it above. Check it out. But yeah, the wife is up now. She had taken a little bit of a nap with the pups. So I'm going to hang out with her for a while for the rest of the day, and then figure out something for dinner. I don't know what it'll be, but more than likely it'll have some kind of tofu in it. So I appreciate you coming by and spending a little bit of time with me. I look forward to doing it again, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to follow me on my journey to become a fat guy no more, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that bell so you can get notifications every time I upload a new video.